You can skip bench bleeding a master cylinder, but usually you'll end up regretting it when you're pumping pedals hopelessly for 20 minutes straight. That's why I always bench bleed. I just hate doing it on the bench. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to do it, but we're gonna do it on the truck where it belongs. Let's get to it. The reason I do my bench bleeding on the vehicle is pretty simple. I don't like the mess of bleeding it on the bench and then having to put this master cylinder that has brake fluid all inside of it, all on it, put it in the car like that. No, it makes a huge mess. Brake fluid is really nasty stuff and we want to keep it contained as much as possible. That's also why I recommend wearing safety glasses and rubber gloves. Safety first. This video requires that the master cylinder be mounted in the vehicle already, so if you haven't done that, go ahead and do it now. The first thing you need to do is make your bleeding lines. Super simple. Piece of straight tubing, put a flare on one end. The only tips I have for you is make sure you leave the loop really big and long. That way, you can take the fitting off and swap them out super easy. Also, I love using NICOPP brake line for this because it's so flexible. Once you've got those made, put them on the master cylinder. Make sure your open end is almost to the bottom of the master cylinder and fill it up with fluid. And with that, we're ready to bleed. Now we just pump our brake pedal, nice and slow. You don't want to get too aggressive. If you do, you're going to spray brake fluid everywhere. See all those bubbles coming out. And the problem is that if you're doing it in the vehicle like this, normally you can't tell when it's fully bled because you can't get around and see the bubbles like you could if you were bench bleeding. My solution to that is to just pump it a little bit extra to make sure that it's good to go. And the pedal will get steadier and smoother because you don't have all that air trapped in the master cylinder. And I'll sit here and pump for a good couple of minutes just to be extra sure that we are good to go. Once the bubbles stop and you get a smooth pedal feel, you should be good to go. You can go ahead and remove those bleeder tubes and install your brake lines. Just make sure to hold a paper towel underneath these lines when you remove them because you will get a very small amount of brake fluid that comes out. But that's why I love this method because it is so much cleaner and simpler. And now you're ready to go ahead and bleed the rest of your brake system. That is how to bench bleed your master cylinder, except for the bench part. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. It helps a lot. And for more quick tips like this, consider hitting that subscribe button and sticking around. And I gotta get back to work, so thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.